Good morning team, we're back at the Isleofman TT Grandstand here. It is now day 3 on the Isle of Monkeys tour, and it's last night we had a very romantic ride out with Glyn. He was also known as Flynn, and today I think we're heading off to Laxey and we're going to go see the Laxey wheel, and I think we're all dispersing at lunchtime to go just do what we want. I've not got a plan for this afternoon, but we'll see where it takes us. I've had a great time so far, and look, there's more bikes coming in now. You'll see them behind us. But it's going to be an awesome day. I'm looking forward to seeing the Laxey wheel, and then we'll just see what happens this afternoon, see where everyone else is going, and we might just tag along because I'm up for an adventure. We're here to have an adventure, so I'll catch you in a short while. We haven't gone to Laxey this morning. Instead, we've come to the southern part of the island near the airport. It's absolutely beautiful. We're just about to watch an EasyJet plane set off. I think it's there. I can't really see on my screen. It's a bit bright. But we've had a lovely run down here, and this island just keeps getting better. I wish I had my cameras on as we came in on the driveway, because it's just like so oldie worldy, and there's a golf course next to it. But what we'll do is we'll film it on the way out. We just got the EasyJet going in background, if you can see it somewhere. The runway though is tiny. It's about half the size of any runway I've seen before. There it is, right there. So probably going to some better climatized areas. Let's see if it makes it up, shall we? But yeah, so far it's been a great morning. We haven't done much filming up roads. I've done so much of that at the moment, it's taken forever to edit. But it's just beautiful. It's gone up. It's just an absolutely beautiful island. We've got monkey dicks walking up over here now. But yeah, let's carry on enjoying this. Everyone seems to be in good spirits. There's been no crashes. Everyone's starting to kind of get used to riding together now. There are a few which are a bit crazy, and then there's some which are just a bit more conscientious, which is quite good. I'm not sure where we're going next. Hopefully we're going to do a bit more of the southern island, and then I'm going to go pick up some lunch from somewhere because I'm starving today. I've just found my new house, so I'm going to go and get a video so I can show wife. I say, wife, this is where we're off to live now. It must be pretty well kitted out. Go show my lovely wife this house. Oh, it's already someone in my house. Get out of my house.
No, can't go anywhere, can you?
This is the chapel ruins of the 11th century. Oh no, got monkey dicks coming in now to infiltrate my video. So this is probably where I want to put my kitchen, to be honest. We've got IKEA kitchen, just something nice and cheap. Keep going there. I'm quite liking the open plan roof. I don't think we really need to do anything with that. I think it's going to be a good unique selling point when it comes to Airbnb. We might restore the bell up there. I'm probably just going to put a stove in. Just put a wood fire stove in, just a little chimney there. But yeah, this is going to be my studio living area, my lounge and my bed. I might take this wall down actually, because if you come out here, we've got a beautiful view of the beach there. So my wife's gonna be very happy when we move over here. And you see Dean's thinking, no, it's my house. It's not your house, Dean, it's mine.
Well, this is where I'm going to put my kitchen, and I'm going to...
She's gonna love it. How beautiful that sea is today. It's just so calm. Got a great view of the bay. I'm gonna be so sad when I go home to the West Yorkshire's lovely, don't get me wrong, but it's got nothing on this. Look at these beaches. They're absolutely beautiful. It's just like a lovely little cove. Now, in England, these would be absolutely packed to the rafters. People drinking or kids running around screaming, but it's just so nice and tranquil here. Yeah, it's just been a great morning so far. We're going to get ahead of everyone. I want to show you these roads before it gets crazy. So we're just leaving the beach now, which I've shown you, but look at this. The bay is absolutely amazing. Just these little roads. I just like how you see the palm trees everywhere as well. It kind of gives you a bit of proper island vibes, but a bit more a warmer climate. But the golf course is to our left. And the sea is to our right, and the airport's just over there. But I'm surprised we haven't seen any seals or anything on the beaches, but they were more in the northern part yesterday. But I've had such a blast on this island over the last couple of days. So now we're going to head towards the Calf, which is other side of the southern part of the island. But that's supposed to be absolutely spectacular for views. But I'm going to stop over here and get some videos of old lads driving down, and lasses. And there's the golf course. They're all just coming down this island, and they're all going to come along the bay here. You might be able to just hear the exhausts. I don't know if the wind's going to be in the way. And we'll catch them as they come down, but it sounds amazing. A very beautiful ride out to the Calf of Man, and so this is apparently called the Sound on the island, and you might not be able to hear any sounds other than the wind at the moment, but yeah, here we go. There's the Calf of Man behind us. I'm always hoping to get the drone out and do a bit of flying, but it's so windy I'm not going to risk a £1,000 drone, to be honest. But let's go down to the beach a bit more. tourist mind, to be honest, but we'll get some drone footage a bit later on in the day anyway, definitely. Right. So we're just going to go up this hill now and check out this. We're just leaving the Sound and the Calf of the Man, but I wanted to show you this beautiful road before all the monkey bikers came and we got stuck behind the wall. Look how amazing it is. These roads, they're like nothing else that I've really rid before. There's very few people on them. You get the odd car every now and then. Watch, we'll bump into 1,000 of them now. But yeah, look at them. All the lambs are coming in. It's nice to see them. They'll be sending them off in a few weeks, I think, sadly. But look how beautiful this road is. And I just wanted to take a moment to be able to take the corners how I want to take them. Not too slow, not too fast. No pressure from anybody else. And it's been great just meeting everybody. Just all the people going, oh, watch your show, subscribe to it. And you know, I'm trying not to let the fame get to my head. I'm just a man. But I hope, honestly, you enjoy what I'm seeing at the moment. That's all I want, really. I go on a lot of adventures. And for me, I've been doing it for years, and I just think that people might want to see it. I'm not in this to get famous, to make loads of money. I just think it'd be nice to document it, and especially I've been telling people when I'm older and if I've got dementia and I can't remember stuff, it'd be nice to look back on these videos and go, well, look what I did, look at all these things I did. Pictures are great, but you know, videos capture everything. They capture your voice, your moment, your movements, your health, and that's what I like about this. But here we are, coming up to the top of the hill now, and then everyone will come and join us. But we're gonna look in the distance, and it's amazing. This is Cregnish village. And it's a beautiful village at that. House for sale, I'd have that. We're going to stop here and wait for everyone. the national speed limit roads, and we're just arriving into Peel now, which is another of the big towns on the coast, and apparently it's got a really nice vibe to this town, and it's somewhere I've been wanting to come anyway. It's I was thinking of coming here this afternoon if it was all by myself, but not. We've got Dean on the floor there, but yeah, I just love the island vibes. But them roads, as you've seen probably from that little montage you put on then, they're so fast and they're so twisty, and when we're going up over the tops and through the clouds, it's just, I just can't describe the feeling you get zooming through on a little bike with all these exhausts roaring in the background, and it's just like you're kind of on your way up to heaven and then on your way down you're going fast, the roller coaster, like you're on your way to hell. But then look at this, it's amazing, like the little microclimate they've got going on. So it's beautiful clear skies ahead of us now, but obviously we've had the wind, we've had the rain this morning before we set off. You didn't see that. Now we've got the sunshine that keeps popping its head out, and honestly it's just a really beautiful island. There's some grommers there. I don't think they're just joining us. They went past, I think, past the junction, and we're going left here. Check our shoulder. There's a solid fuel stove shop there, and the house of Mananan. But this is it's really nice. I think we're going to head down to the harbour, where we're just going to have a relax, and hopefully someone's selling ice cream. I could do with one. Not really past any shops or anything like that, but I'll have to get some food in a short while because I am hungry. See if there's a Co-op or a Tesco's around. Got the big CB125F there. It's amazing how small these Groms and Monkeys are. 125 engine, 9 brake horsepower, but here's the harbour next to us. It's very nice, it's very neat and orderly, but you just look everywhere. If you just look, there's no litter. People are so proud of their little country, and I would be too, living here. And I've had my indicator on, and Mark Shaw's just told me about it. You look at this, and all tour buses ahead, tourists, but we are the tourists as well this weekend. We're giving the tourists what they want to see, tourists on bikes. And then look at that there, there's the castle. Is this Peel Castle? I think we'll be stopping somewhere around here, and hopefully I can get the drone up and we can have a look at what's going on. Here we are on the harbour. Beautiful. There's a kiosk there. It's going to be very busy, this kiosk. And I think they should let the car go past. There shouldn't be this is it, everyone's just vying and grabbing a spot, and I just take your time. There's no rush. There is no rush at all today. Look at that view. They nearly butted themselves up. And we'll squeeze in this spot here, spot that Mark left. Happy days, and we're here. Let's see what's going on in Peel. grapefruit Fanta. We're outside of the UK, so we don't need all this sugar-free rubbish. So for this beautiful view, give me a mate here, get some chips. Found some celebrity YouTubers having a lick. So having the best time of their life. So a bit of the TT course now with the lads. I got quite a bit of footage on the Insta 360 there, but yeah, wow, we're at Dave's deck at the moment. I think it's called that 13th milestone, and this is absolutely phenomenal. You do feel like you're in a race. We've done some wicked overtaking, but if you get your elbows tucked in and your head down, it's amazing the amount of difference it makes for your the speed of your bike. Like, we were pushing 67, 68 miles an hour on some of this. Obviously slowing down for the corners, not taking them, we're not mental. But like, here we go now. Let's get the head and the elbows down, and let's just see how fast we get compared. Like, look how we're catching them up now. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, they were slowing down a bit more, but when they're going at full capacity and you want to overtake, the only thing you can really do is get your head down and your elbows in. But it's an absolute rush. An absolute rush. So we're going to Kirkmichael now. Some beautiful houses. You're so lucky if you live on this island. You're so lucky. I don't really think you can afford. We were looking at right move houses earlier this morning, and the flats in this area, you're looking at about 200 grand just for a basic flat. That's all in Douglas, and I've been told that prices do get a lot cheaper if you go out of Douglas. But it's like a city, everyone wants to live there for some reason. Like, I'd be happy at the back end of the island where it's nice and quiet. It only takes you half an hour to get anywhere on island, really. That's all. But we're heading over to Laxey now to see this big wheel. There's a couple of them already set off that way. Our mate Paul Gentry's gone over that way with a few of them. So we're just gonna see what happens over there and just enjoy it, really. I've heard it's got I think it's a water wheel. I'm not sure what the purpose was. Maybe it pumps the water somewhere to top it hill or something. But yeah, look at these lovely little villages. A few people have gone off to go see the motorcycle or the motor museum, which looks fair play, looks quite nice. I'm going to bring the wife back in the summer, I think, and we'll go do some of the stuff like the motor museum and the classic motor museum. Some of us do then. This weekend for me is all about riding this bike, and I have blown away the cobwebs. All winter we've been hibernating. Like, oh, we can't go out, it's too cold, it's too wet, it's too frosty, and we haven't really been able to do much on this bike, just the odd little bits and bats. So we did the Dragon Rally, which was good, but now the weather's getting better and the weather is perfect today. We're out on it and we're making the most of it, so I'm just going to continue to ride this bike this weekend. The ferry's not until, I think the ferry shuts off at 2:15 tomorrow, and then that's when we've got to be on it, and that'll be the end of the trip. But we're just going to pull in here. They're all going to get some fuel. They're all on super unleaded, and you've got to get that super unleaded while you're here. It's not like the E10 or the E5 stuff we get back home. It's the good stuff. It is the good stuff. Right lads, we've just made it to Laxey and we've got ourselves a nice dairy-free vegan chocolate ice cream and it looks fantastic. But I stopped filming at the wrong time. Everyone's laughing at me.
Another one?
Well, I've not had an ice cream yet. I've had chips, but I've not had an ice cream. There's gaps. There are gaps. I'm getting absolutely rinsed. There are gaps between the chips that need filling. Yeah. So that's what the ice cream is there for.
You're going to be 10 miles an hour.
I'm not doing it. These guys are just jealous because I just hit 82 miles an hour downhill, wind behind me, everything tucked. I nearly had them all. And they're all going, oh, I got 77 miles an hour. I got 82 miles per hour. The fastest personal record on a monkey bike. We need to start doing the Isleofman TT on monkey bikes. Not these big bikes. Big bikes are little bikes. But yeah, what an absolute rush getting down to Laxey. So I'm going to enjoy this ice cream. It's very nice. And then we're going to see where else we go this afternoon. But yeah, what an absolute day. Right lads and lasses, we are at the Laxey wheel. Look at that. Spinning. And it's a wheel. Don't think there's much more to say on this, to be honest. Beautiful. Wow, what an absolutely fantastic day riding. I blown away by absolutely everything we've seen today. The roads have been fantastic and stuff. I'm absolutely knackered. We were riding for about 6 hours. We've only done about 92 miles today. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're stopping and starting and you've got little bits to see in between, it does take it out of you. So we just come back to the Airbnb. We've got the laptop out. We've got no Wi-Fi in this Airbnb as I mistakenly booked it and it didn't have Wi-Fi. No wonder it was so cheap, but it's very nice. I haven't even bothered to make the bed. I've just had to lie down. I'm that tired. And here he's having a brew. We're gonna upload some of the data onto the hard drive, so I can't really edit it at the moment. I lose my voice and my words. Can't really edit it at the moment because Clipchamp, which I use because I'm a cheapo, needs a Wi-Fi connection for that to work. So we're just gonna put it on a hard drive, take it home to my very nice computer, and we'll edit a video when we first get home. But the plan is tonight, I'm gonna head down, I think for about 7:30 onto the front. I wanna get a lovely video of the front of Douglas. It was so nice lit up last night when the sun was going down. We might get a bit of drone footage hopefully as well, depending if I'm allowed to fly there. I'll check the app. But yeah, we'll go down and we'll meet up with some folk and we hopefully will have a drink and then we'll come back to bed. Tomorrow's home time. It's absolutely flowing. I can't believe it. It's just gone so fast and it feels like we just got off the boat yesterday and we didn't. I can't remember what day, Monday today, so it was Sunday yesterday and Saturday when we got here. So I'm gutted to be going home. I've really gelled with this place and it's something I just want to come back and do again. So I'm going to bring the wife over summer and we'll probably bring Ducati so she can go on back of it and we'll have a race around then. But yeah, I'm going to get this uploaded now and then we'll head down to the front and see everybody. So we're just on the promenade, the seafront of Douglas now, and look how beautiful it is. It's probably one of the best looking and cleanest seaside resorts I've ever been to. Like, all the buildings are well kept, they've got that lovely Victorian heritage about them, and it's not all lit up properly yet, but on a night time it looks fantastic. If you look to your left in a minute, you'll see all monkey bikes where people are staying. Just a bit further up here. I'm hoping we'll be able to sit on a bench soon and get the drone out and have a little fly over the water and take it all in from a bit of an aerial view. But everyone's staying in the Sefton Hotel, which is to the left. There's Monkey Dix's bike. But we'll have to have a hunt them down. I've got no one's number. That's the problem. I really should have taken some people's phone number so that we could meet up with them. We have got Paul's though. We might give Paul Gentry a bit of a buzz and see where he's at. But at the moment, we're not in a rush to get there. We're just going to enjoy this view and this ride. But look at it. Imagine this on a summer's day. It probably won't be as busy as you get, for example, Scarborough or Whitby. It'd probably just be that nice level of busyness. Not too much, not too little. You've got all your amenities, your ice cream shops. There's no real tat though. I've not seen any phallus-shaped rock or mammary gland flavoured rock. I don't know. I'm trying to keep this PG. I don't know if I can use like words beginning with D and everything. So, but it's just beautiful. As I say, Glyn brought us down here last night. We just had a bit of a ride along, and I came back down here earlier when we came back from Laxey. But I am sold. It's a 30-mile-an-hour limit all the way across, but we're not in a rush. When you've got all this going on, there's no need to rush across here. I've had a couple of cups of tea at the Airbnb, so I'm awake a bit now. I've had a bit of a lie down and a shower, so I'm feeling very reinvigorated. I don't think it'll be a late one though. Our ferry's not till 3 o'clock tomorrow, and I've got to be out of the Airbnb at 10, so we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure in the morning. We'll go solo most likely. I don't think there'll be anyone around. We'll watch out for this. Careful of taxis. But we're going to go on tram lines. Just be careful of these. But yeah, just look how beautiful it all is. But on a night time when the lights are on, and all these, you see on the lampposts there, they're all different coloured LEDs. And there's our mate. We'll come back round there shortly, and we'll see him. That's Owen. Owen, right? Yeah, absolute little legend. He's got every single small bike 3 times pretty much. He was showing us at the McDonald's in when we first met on the morning when we came here. He was showing us he's got like 2 Honda Daxers, he's got 2 monkeys, he's just got everything. He's a proper lad. Instead of spending his money on drugs and hookers, he's buying motorcycles, and that's probably a better way to go about it. What a lad. We'll catch up with him soon and see if he's going for a pint. But yeah, do you know what? Absolutely everyone has been sound. Absolutely everyone's been sound. So we're just at the end now, the promenade. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to go back the other way. But everybody has been sound. I've made some good friends here. I'm looking forward to some more adventures. And there definitely will be some adventures to be had. But now you can see it all along that way, where the steam packet ferries are. And it's just beautiful. You're still looking for litter. We've not seen any. Still looking for litter. None about. Nice little nod from the driver there. So Owen, I believe, was around here when we just saw him. We might have gone past him already. I'm not sure. Oh no, it was just this bit here. And we'll see him. Here he is. How are you doing? Just thought I'd treat the viewers at home to a bit of a ride along the promenade. my God, is it that famous YouTuber?
Here he is.
Helmet Head, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, we're here for you. Yeah,
Here
we've
for
been
me.
waiting for you
I've
all
been
night.
waiting, right? Every time I stop, someone comes and talks to me about my bike. I just had two lads there, one walking with a red helmet bag, just chatting to me for like 5 minutes. Oh, these are amazing. We're going to go over and buy them. We've met Dean Lambert. Who the hell is this Dean Lambert I keep
You asked
hearing
me a
about?
simple question.
Go for it.
How do I deal with fame?
Go on, how do you deal with fame?
Well, the question is, because you're so huge now...
140 subscribers to be
Exactly.
specific.
How are you dealing with it?
Two of them 140.
Oh, I don't know, you know. I've not been recognised yet, but
I recognised you.
yeah, you did actually, yes.
did. I mean-
International YouTuber as well.
Yeah, I was like, fuck me, that's that guy that built that rack.
Yeah, the engineer.
Watch the video. Fucking hell, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight with the excitement of knowing Helmet Head watches my videos. So, do you know
I
what?
am subscribed. Yes.
Do you know what? He is subscribed, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pity subscription though, a pity one. So,
It's not, is it?
right, anyway.
Well, I'm unsubscribed now.
Well, anyway, lads, I was going to say, would you like a drink? I'm buying.
I'll have a...
Got boss tonight, waking up with everyone.
Look at his eyes.
Having a burger. PG please, one line. So, and we've got the foot match on in there. So we're probably going to leave the video there for today. It's been a bloody good one. And we'll see you on the next instalment of this adventure. Have a good one.